everybody, this is Thrift Shop Gamer. I'm back again. Hopefully I fixed some of my sound issues. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll find out when I'm done. Alright, where we last left off, we just started the game. I made my character Zephyr. It's a half-elven archer. We have Imoen. She is a female. She's human, and she is a mage thief. We have Jaheira, which is also a half-elf. She's a fighter druid. I'm not sure how much I explained before. I am too lazy to go back and look, to be honest. But here we go. We just left Jaheira out of the cage, and we are going to go pick up Minsk. This guy is a gem. He's a little special. You'll see. Yeah, he's special. Can you control your anger long enough to safely leave this place? He says, my anger is under complete control. Complete! I will control it as I rip limb from limb. I will control it as I pound head after head, and I will control... No! No control, no mercy. I will avenge Dynahair. We have to keep our heads if we're to escape this place. I will not be the only one to lose my head here today. Dynahair, my charge and friend, she is dead, and I am a failure as her guard. I will exact penance from each and every wicked soul that dared lay a finger on... They killed her as I watched, you see. I do not know who they were, but I will redeem myself. Minsk, that is horrible. I am so sorry for you. I won't cry for the dead. I won't. Maybe okay a little, but I will staunch the flow of tears with righteous fury. Lullaby and good night. Evil, Minsk will make you pay. Will you help me? We must join together once more, and our fury will be such that bards will run their quills dry. Yes, ink that will be scarce where we go. I will try and free you, but I don't know how to open your cell. I do not know either. The bars have no lock at all, as they are smithed together. I am proud that they feared me enough to imprison me so permanently. Permanently? That's going to make this difficult. But you will keep looking, of course. You will never give up, I know this. A hero always succeeds, and a hero never stops short of his goal. But he also needs a key or a switch. I don't know where they are. You have brushed me aside with your words. You won't help. Boo can see it now. You do not intend to cut my chains. You only intend to yank them. I will make sure you do not live long enough to abandon more friends. I will do all of this as soon as I get these bars open. Ah! Now we can resume our adventures together. There are friends to avenge and villains to smack about the face and neck. Right, the boo? Together we shall make our enemies answer for our fallen. Answer they will, and my sword shall be the question. We shall have fistfuls of sweet, sweet justice, and our enemies will be stains beneath our feet. What? But, yes, but... All right. Boo tells me that I am raving again. I did not notice a difference, but I shall heed his words nonetheless. Come, we must go now. Yes, Minsk and Boo and you, together again. Beware, villains! I will force justice down your evil, evil throats. I see you have that rodent. Dare I ask how you have kept it hidden from our captors? Don't ask questions better left aged to if I can speak. Don't ask questions better left to aged sages. Boo is quick and evasive, and if there is ever so much of Minsk to search, there is no hope of getting us apart. Ew, I really don't want to think about that too much. Minsk and Boo are Minsk and Boo, and we shall not be separated. Shall we go? The butts of evil await my boot print. Right you are, Minsk. Where evil doth lay its dirty feet, we shall mop the floor with its buttocks. I have lost myself in your words, but Boo thinks you are just ducky. Onward. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's, like I said, he's a bit special. I couldn't even hope to properly give a voice to him like the voice actors do. Um, let me know if you like the idea of me reading the different subtitles to you of the people speaking and all the dialogue text. Just let me know if you like that. If not, yeah. And here's Boo. He's a little hamster. Minsk believes that he's a miniature giant space hamster. He's pretty cool though. You click him and he squeaks. And it says if you try to take him, he scuttles away as you try to grab him, and Minsk stops you any further attempts to steal him with a harsh glare. Yeah, he doesn't like that. Alright, so let's give him some armor. Where did I put his sword? Armor and sword. He's a two-handed weapon user. He's also a ranger. He's not the archer type. He's just a standard ranger. He's a human. And they even put a freaking rodent there at his picture. Pictures get better and better. Alright, so moving on. Let's get out of this place. Hopefully. The bodies of several black-hooded thieves litter the hallway, slaughtered by a massive release of magical energy. From the distant explosions that you can still hear, it seems that whatever battle killed these men still rages. Nimewin says that the machine in the center of the room looks dangerous. Perhaps there's some sort of control device that will allow you to turn it off. And see, these little guys are in here. These are mephits. There's a switch right here. You hit that. Tells you what it is. It's a switch of some kind. You hit it again, and the thing goes off. Now they'll stop reappearing over and over and over again. Theoretically, it could be infinite experience here. If you really want to level up some more, you can do that. I don't find it necessary. There's plenty of things to do in this game to level you up. Zephyr, welcome. You have escaped somewhat later than I'd hoped. I am Ataka. You have my welcome to my little piece of this place. I do so try to keep it more appealing than the rest. What do I want to say here? I have escaped. I now wonder what part you had in my capture. Worry not, Zephyr. I did so enjoy your blundering about Baldur's Gate. I did not wish to see you captured. If you are not my captor, then what do you want from me? Can you assist me? Such assistance as you will get from me depends on yourself. Are you prepared to answer a question? I'll answer a question if it leads to you making some sense. Then here is my hypothetical question. You and your sibling are captured and locked in separate cells, unable to communicate. The mage responsible appears and speaks. He explains his sadistic game. In each cell there is a magical button. If you press your button and your sibling does not, you will die, but your sibling is free. If your sibling presses the button and you do not, they will die, but you will go free. If neither you nor your sibling press the buttons, both of you will die. If both of you press your respective buttons, both of you will die. The mage says that you have one turn of the hourglass to decide your action, and then he leaves. This is silly. Buttons are not how one escapes dungeons. I would smash the button, and rain beatings liberally down on the wizard for playing such a trick. Verily, of that I have no doubt, Minsk. But the question is hypothetical, and requires an answer born of the wisdom of Zephyr, not your impatience. Tell me, Zephyr, do you press the button? I'll press the button. Interesting. No action can be performed without consequences, especially that which follows the noble path. Deal with this, noble one. And he summons forth an ogre mage, which this is not very difficult. Just walk up, stabby stabby to death. He goes bye-bye. Well done. It appears you can deal with the consequences of your actions. In return for your indulgence, I offer advice. Seek out Relev. Or Relev. He awaits for such as you. Offer him the release he craves, and you shall find that the focus of your journey shall soon become apparent. Farewell. And he goes. It's an interesting little moral question that he brings up there. Do you brave to press the button? Do you not? It doesn't actually mean anything other than that little encounter right there. But I know the first time I played through this, I was a little nervous about what to pick, because I had no idea what the hell it was going to do. Yes. I remember how to unlock those doors. You can't unlock them yourself at this point. I'm going to save quick. Oh. Goblins! Yay for goblins. Oh, I think I forgot to do something. Ah, yes, her script is still on. Let's make sure his script is off too. I hate those so much. Alright, that's better. She's just wasting spells. Speaking of spells, I will take a look and give her some actual good spells that I like to use. More than these. I'll explain my choices at some point as I use them. Alright, that's fine. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's check out some of these rooms. See what's going on in here. More things to kill. Things to search. Ooh, finally, a bow. That's really only going to be useful for her, so she doesn't get herself killed in the middle of combat. Not many arrows to start, but oh well. Yes, I should be the one to use bows because I'm the archer, but right now, that's not my concern. One thing that's always good to do in any dungeon, use the find traps. Detect illusion is for finding doors and things, but for the most part, you're going to want to be looking for traps. Oh, never mind, there's things to kill. Gonna let her search for traps. There we go. It always shows up in red. You want to make sure you take care of those. Some of them in these games are rather deadly. In here, there's not so much. It's the intro dungeon, but there's still a ton of things that you're gonna want to look out for as you go. It's locked. Open that up. Oh, it's a staff. What do we have? Oh, it's the quarterstaff +1. We'll carry that for later. Something to sell at some point. Alright, time to move on. There's nothing else really in here to do just yet. What kind of monster is this guy? Captures us, easy as pie, kills whoever he wants. That could have been us in those glass things. Quit your whining. No, I'm not that mean. I'm sure we'll find him soon enough. I want to know what he wants with me. I want to know what he did to me too. My head still hurts really bad. He said something about potential about you too. Zephyr, I don't care if he could make us 3 ogres strong. I have to get out of this place. It bothers me. Makes me think I see things. Alright. Messing with our heads a bit. Obviously she still has the effects. She's still reliving those a bit. Change the order over here so that Minsk is up front in the party. He has the sword, so only makes sense for the bigger fighters to be in the front. Let's talk to this guy. Master, is it you? You have given me no eyes and I cannot see you. Yes, it is I. Have you been performing any services for me? I have cleaned the sewage chambers and fed your guardian. Do you wish me to open the door to the pit and begin my duties again? I do wish it. Open the doors and perform your duties. You have not activated my movement functions. You must use the activation stone. I seem to have misplaced the stone. Do you know where it is, my servant? Relev has the activation stone, master. It is on the table of his room, the table near his life support jar. Then I shall retrieve it from him and return. As you will, master. I shall return to my rest. Okay, so to activate him, there's a stone you gotta pick up. And it's in a different spot in the dungeon. There's a good bow. That's a bow for me. And I will start using that right away. Need to find more arrows, but oh well. Let's go through and take everything I can. Ah, good stuff for Jaheira to use. Finally, a sword and a shield. Get her something that she can use. Oh, 2 long swords. Let's see if I can identify them. Not that one. Just a long sword plus 1. Does she have identify? Yes, she does. Alright. So we're going to identify that with a spell. Ah, Varskona plus 2. Cool. Plus 2 longsword this early in the game. Not complaining whatsoever. And you'll notice here at the top, my armor class is right here. When I switch to my bow, it is 3. When I switch to my sword, it is 2. That's the single weapon style that I chose for my character. It helps me when I go into combat. If I have to be up front, I have a little bit more armor than that way at the very least. So, there's that. Oh, that's locked. Let's get her over here to unlock that for me. Yeah. Here in the first dungeon, it's good to take a lot of extra things because you're gonna need that extra cash in a little bit. Later on, as you're playing, you really don't run into too many reasons to run out of money. You do have to save up for things, but you're never really at too much of a lack. These golems, they stare straight ahead. They don't appear to see or hear me. I suspect that the golem is inactive, so they're not doing anything. Cool. They're not doing anything to me right now. I can tolerate that. More goblins. Yay for that. And here's where I can finally pick up some more arrows, because they're shooting arrows at me. Alright. Lots of arrows. Good, good, good. That's what I need. Let's find out what these guys have. Yeah, there's a lot of little tricks in this dungeon. I'll probably start getting to some of those in the next episode. Coming up on the end of this one here shortly. Seems to have gone by very quickly. 20 minutes goes by very fast, I'll tell you. But continue on to this room. And here is Relev, I believe. By the gods, what happened to you, man? I am dying, or dead. I remember not which. Where is the master? Who is this master that you speak of? He was my friend, I think. Cast out and one of us no longer. I cannot remember. Are you to take my place? As a servant of this bastard you call master? I think not. I'll kill him if I can. Strangers be ye? Ah, things have gone bad since I have died. Threaten not the master, for ye shall surely perish. Driven is he, and power he seeks. Tell me, friend, do you know how to leave this place? How to escape? Prisoners be ye? Truly I have been dead, but not dead too long. I seek release, for I have been alone for too long. The master can take nothing more. I am forgotten. What release do you seek? Can I be of assistance? Let me slip into the oblivion that has been denied me, please. Calmly, my friend, how is it that I can help? This unit that contains me is powered by cells, by crystals. Take them and I can sleep. Die. Again die at last. I know you are prisoners. Some things do not change. You must escape this place in the Master's experiments. Oh, that's my alert. You must escape this place in the Master's experiments. There are others, like me, but of more recent experiments. They may know how the Master exits the complex. Will you take these cells to revive them and learn what you can, and in return for this path to freedom I have offered you? I'll take the cells and revive the other servants. Have peace at last. Sweet sleep. I can't look away, Zephyr. I have seen death in our scuffles before, but I did nothing but watch his life end. I can't look away. Death is not always to be feared, I guess. I would not wish to live like that. That's very true. Death is pretty. Why would I think that? Oh, Zephyr, I've got to get out of this place. Alright, and with that, I shall conclude today's episode. Save real quick here. There it is. Thrift Shop Gamer. Let's overwrite that save. Okay, so I hope you guys like it. Any comments, leave them on here on my video below. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, let me know as well. I'd appreciate it if you like and share, subscribe to my channel. It'd be great. And I will be back probably tomorrow or the next day to do some more after I lock up. Alright, have a good one, guys.